sorry. Not gonna lie and say that I've not been acting funny. But if I do it again, then you can leave me hanging. Give me one try, so you never regret.
Baby, I was always there for you, oh. I was always on time, and I gave you my all. So now you call, I decline, and I don't know about you, but I know I'm gonna be fine. And I gave you my all, so now you call, I decline. Baby, you don't get to play me, baby. Oh, when you call, I decline. Baby, you don't get to play me, no, baby. Oh, when you call, I decline. We need a minute. You wish when I talk, let me finish. Getting all dressed up, I'ma kill it. You can move over there. I'll be, need a minute. You gush when I talk, let me finish. While you go get gone, I'ma get it. You can move over there, yeah.
My friend Adam's just been on saying he was always told as a kid that if you didn't change the water in the waterbed, then water snakes would grow inside, so he'd never sleep on one.
What?
I asked him, when did you even have access to a waterbed? He's like, I think my mates had one or something. And I was like, definitely kinky parents. That's the only people that ever have them. This is Alma.
Floating in the ocean, people need the poison. 3 a.m., you just touched my hand, made me lose my focus. I almost didn't notice. And I better know what to do. Who's gonna be the first one to move? I wanna get closer to you. And I better know what to do. Who's gonna be the first one to move? I wanna get closer to you. I was chasing highs till I found you. We're doing it in slow motion. We're doing it in slow motion. I was chasing highs till I found you. You are getting closer in slow motion. I'm chasing highs. I'm chasing highs. I'm chasing highs. You are getting closer in slow motion. 4 a.m. almost touching you, drowning out the noises in between the voices. 5 a.m. there is something more. I caught the look you gave me. Phases growing hazy. And I better know what to do. Who's gonna be the first one to move? I wanna get closer to you. And I better know what to do. Who's gonna be the first one to move? I wanna get closer to you. I was chasing highs till I found you. We're doing it in slow motion. We're doing it in slow motion. I was chasing highs till I found you. You are getting closer in slow motion. I'm chasing highs. I'm chasing highs. I'm chasing highs. You are getting closer in slow motion. Let's stop counting the hours. Space, sweetness getting smaller and smaller. I'm losing my power. I'm falling higher and higher with you. I was chasing highs till I found you. We're doing it in slow motion. We're doing it in slow motion. I was chasing highs till I found you. You are getting closer in slow motion. I'm chasing highs. I'm chasing highs. I'm chasing highs. You are getting closer in slow motion.
That's Alma and Chasing Highs on BBC Radio 1. Oh, I think I've offended loads of people now, like Kyle in Pontypool. His parents had one. Sometimes they let him have a go on the waterbed as well. Sorry, I'm not saying anything about your parents.
You were.
He just says he doesn't know how to feel about it now.
What you're saying is...
It's not your fault it was in the house and they were a bit...
That was the weirdest noise I've ever heard to describe what I think you're describing.
A little bit woo.
A little bit woo. What were your parents up to?
Armin van Buuren coming up, and this is Rudimental in These Days.
Radio 1.
I know you moved on to someone new. Whole life is beautiful. You were the light for me to find my truth. I just wanna say thank you.
Leaving to find my soul. Told her I had to go. And I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke. Too young to feel this old. Watching us both turn cold. Oh, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. These days, these days. These days, these days.
3 years of ups and downs, nothing to show for it now. And I know it ain't pretty when the fire burns out. Calling me when I'm drunk, remind me of what I've done. And I know it ain't pretty when you're trying to move on.
Oh, yeah. I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. Oh, I know, these days, these days.
That is Rudimental and These Days on Radio 1. Okay, The Weeknd and Daft Punk coming next. Here's Will Chalk at 1:30.
There's a warning: travel insurance companies aren't paying out when people are drunk. If you're drunk when you have an accident on holiday, your travel insurance might not pay up. That's the warning from the financial watchdog, which says it's getting thousands of complaints from people who didn't realise. Layla got pancreatitis when she was in Tenerife.
The insurance wouldn't cover me because I had a vodka mixer. The hospital refused to treat me without any payment, so my mum and dad managed to pay, I think, between £8,000 and £10,000.
The advice is that you don't always have to be completely sober to claim, but always check the small print.
Newsbeat.
The actor who played Puck in Glee has been found dead near his home in the US. Mark Salling was due to be sentenced in March after admitting to owning child abuse images. It's claimed he took his own life. The man in charge of policing the UK's roads says drivers should be fined for going even 1 mile an hour over the speed limit. Chief Constable Anthony Bangham also says speed awareness courses are being overused and people should get points instead. We spoke to Thomas in Belfast. He admits speeding and doesn't think the rules should be changed.
Not really much difference. Like, you can't really feel the difference between 30 and 31. So
if getting points on your licence and a fine isn't preventing you from speeding, what would?
I don't know.
Donald Trump has insisted he's building a safe, strong and proud America as he made a big speech to mark his first year in charge. He also said he's planning to keep the controversial prison